Let's take a look at the AFC playoff picture. As it is a final, the Buffalo Bills did close out their victory over the New England Patriots. The Bills 12-3, and the only team able to put pressure for the remaining 2 weeks of the regular season on Kansas City to see if the Chiefs, if they can hold them off for the #1 seed, or if Kansas City gets one more victory, they will clinch it. Kansas City coming to play on Christmas. More on that in just a bit. Nothing really changed in the AFC playoff picture today. We did have 3 teams that you saw in the hunt win their games today. Indianapolis and Cincinnati among them, with the Miami Dolphins to stay alive in the AFC playoff picture. Over in the NFC, the Detroit Lions get a victory, and they saw the Philadelphia Eagles take a loss. That means Detroit a little bit closer to having home field throughout the playoffs. However, the Minnesota Vikings with a fourth-quarter comeback in Seattle to get their record to 13-2, head-to-head with the Detroit Lions coming up in Week 18. That might be the last game of the regular season, but they'll announce that once we get 2 weeks from today. Meanwhile, in the hunt, Seattle and Atlanta still alive for the postseason, but they need some help and might need to win out. We will get you caught up on more on NFL Game Day Highlights, which is just underway over on NFL Network. Chris Rose and the gang get you caught up on all the highlights and the playoff picture and everything else on NFL Network. So we close out the Sunday action of NFL Red Zone, but we've got more action for pro football this week. On Wednesday, Christmas Day, it's a Netflix NFL doubleheader. The Kansas City Chiefs taking on the Pittsburgh Steelers. That could be a playoff preview, and it could be the game where the Kansas City Chiefs lock up the #1 seed and home field advantage and the bye that goes with it. That game kicks off at 1 o'clock Eastern, and then the Baltimore Ravens and the Houston Texans, a couple of playoff teams coming up here in January, head-to-head in Houston at 4:30 Eastern. Netflix is the place to be on Christmas Day for the doubleheader on December 25th. I want to remind you there is Thursday night football as well. So the Wednesday doubleheader on Christmas, then Thursday night football. You get a look at Geno Smith and the Seattle Seahawks trying to stay alive in the NFC playoff race. They'll be watching the scoreboard when the Los Angeles Rams get back onto the field next week. And then Chicago is the place for Thursday night football. Caleb Williams and the guys trying to play spoiler in the NFC playoff picture. That comes your way on Prime Video Thursday at 8:15 Eastern. Well, next week it is a triple header on Saturday. Yes, Saturday NFL triple header on NFL Network and streaming exclusively on NFL Plus. The Chargers, playoff hopefuls, going to New England to take on the Patriots. The Denver Broncos and the Cincinnati Bengals trying to buck their way into the AFC playoff picture and clinch whatever they might be able to. And the Arizona Cardinals and Los Angeles Rams. The Rams currently the top team in the NFC West in first place. They'll have clinching scenarios to clinch the division come the weekend. That is a Saturday triple header, NFL Network and NFL Plus. Total touchdowns. I said if you hung around for the touchdown montage, we're going to see a bunch of them today. How about 63 total touchdowns today, which takes us over 900 total touchdowns if you've been with us all 16 weeks here on NFL Red Zone. A reminder, download the DraftKings Sportsbook app for the latest NFL odds and to check out the Red Zone Total TD Market. And with that, deep breath in, and we say happy holidays, everyone. I'm ready to go. Time to get to partying here, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for spending your Sunday of Christmas week with us, for all the hardworking women and men in the control room and here in the studio, for our producers, Alan Flowers, Brian Nettles, Todd Mossberg, Andy Gregg, for our director, Dustin Stern, for everyone who sacrifices their time to be with you on NFL Sunday. We love doing NFL Red Zone. I'm Scott Hansen saying thanks so much for watching. We leave you as we always do with one